Hey, what's up everybody? BDF44 coming at you with another video. Alright, so it's 52-48. I think that's what it is. 52-48 is the score. Kind of lost my way there. But the Lakers are down by 4 at home against the Phoenix Suns. No Booker, no Beal. But KD's out there playing well. Josh Okogie, told y'all he's a two-way player now. You can't just count on him just getting defensive stops and that's it. He's hitting threes and all kinds of stuff like that. Jordan Goodwin for the Suns is really stepping forward with 10 points. Bron and AD have 11 at a piece. And, it's looking okay, I guess you can say. We're kind of teetering back and forth. We went down by as much as like double digits, almost like 10 points, something like that at one point. But we also went up by about 4 points. So it's been teetering back and forth. And, having a little trouble with Gabe Vincent's scoring. He does have 4 assists, but 1 for 6, not really helping us out. So this is one of those games where I'm just kind of looking and I'm saying, okay, I think what I'm running into here is the Lakers are getting double teamed on some key possessions, and they're really playing some very interesting defense against us. As we know, we're going up against our old coach, Frank Vogel, so he knows exactly what to do in regards to trying to make us uncomfortable out there, and I think I'm seeing a lot of that. Just some unorthodox double teams, turnovers and stuff like that. 10 turnovers at the half. We definitely want to clear that up. LeBron James playing pretty well, man. I got to give him his credit. We just look like a better team with him on the floor, which is not a revelation, but specifically because we have him on minutes restriction. When we're taking him out, we're kind of finding ourselves going down, that kind of thing. I like what I saw from Christian Wood, although I saw him bump his leg, bumped his knee a little earlier, so we're going to have to keep an eye on that. And all in all, we just got to shoot better from behind the arc. We're in the low 20% range right now, but the Phoenix Suns are as well. Both teams are bricking it from behind the arc pretty consistently. And so that's something we're going to have to keep an eye on. Both teams are shooting, I think, in the mid 40%. In fact, I think we had the same amount, maybe 46% from the field. So it's not exactly a barn burner of shooting proportions, not by a long shot. Teams are playing some defense. The Lakers' defense hasn't been that great, but we're streaky offensively, sort of like we were against the Denver Nuggets. Kind of surge a little bit and then back off a little bit offensively, and then surge again and then kind of back off. And so we're just trying to find our way as a team, trying to find rotations that work for us, and just ultimately I need my coach to understand when a guy is cold and to get him off the floor, man. That's really what it comes down to. Gabe Vincent and Taurean Prince, unfortunately, are not shooting the ball very well, and it shows. But Taurean Prince's defense has been fantastic, and I got to give him his credit for what he's been doing on that side of the ball. He looked good. Austin Reeves trying to get it going, but I don't think we're featuring him as much as we would like to see him kind of step forward like we want to see. Anthony Davis is coming along. He hit a couple of shots that I like to see, a three-point shot that was really nice out there. Getting himself involved defensively, but like I said, they're double teaming him as soon as he touches the ball. So, we got to do a better job defensively, man. All the offensive stuff is one thing, but defensively, we're just not getting the stops that we need consistently. And so I just think this team is getting off to another slow start like they always do. Most seasons we get off to a slow start, and we figure ourselves out 10 games into the season, and it looks like we're kind of going down that path again. Now the question is, are we going to come out of the locker room and get some scoring out of Anthony Davis and the rest of the squad, specifically Anthony Davis, because he didn't score in the second half of the last game, even though he had 17 points in the first half. So new game against Phoenix, obviously different matchups, but we're going to have to do a much better job of coming out of that locker room with more energy. So that's kind of what it is, man. It's a bit of an annoying game for me again, just because there's not a whole lot of flow to it. The Suns are murking it up. Guys like Okogie and Goodwin, Watanabe, they really play a lot of defense, man. So it's kind of hard to really get going against a team like this. And as I told you guys, that's when you remove Booker and Beal from the game, you put defensive players on the floor essentially, and that's what they're doing. You got to give credit to Eubanks. I think it's Eubanks. I'm pretty sure it's Eubanks. He's playing pretty well, passing the ball around. Jusuf Nurkic looks really good with the Phoenix Suns this year. Seems like a better fit to me. I know that was something they were discussing on TNT just now. Is he a better fit than DeAndre Ayton? And I think he is, man. As they said, it's almost like getting trading a touchdown score for a left tackle, but when you need a left tackle, it's like it's the right move. Different types of players, but for the fit of what they are, he just kind of complements him a bit better than Ayton does. So I see that down there. But we're gonna have to do something about this Jordan Goodwin guy. He's very aggressive, and he is putting himself in a position to draw fouls, stuff like that, and it's getting to us right now. So yeah, that's one thing I do want to say. You got to give credit to their role players for just ultimately bringing the fight to us on the road for themselves. And so, given the fact that we're only down by 4, we feel pretty good since they have had a nice little lead in this game. And we just got to do something about the efficiency of Kevin Durant and try to keep ourselves out of foul trouble in the second half. So I want to see LeBron James continue to be aggressive. He looks great out there. I hate the load management minutes restrictions nonsense that we're doing out there. I hate it. I want him to play as if he's in year 10, because at the end of the day, that's the type of conditioning he seems to be in, minus the leaping ability. But he still looks good out there. So I want us to just continue to use him. I think he had about 4 or 5 assists at the half, so his passing game is strong tonight. And we got to rebound the ball better, man. Our rebounding is not where it needs to be. I think we're minus 4 rebounds against theirs at this point. So that's kind of where we're struggling. I don't know if I saw 3 guard lineups down there necessarily, but I just am not a big fan of LeBron James, Anthony Davis front court. And I've been telling y'all that since they put them together. I don't think that you love seeing them both on the floor at the same time, playing the center and power forward position together. And then you got them down there with like Gabe Vincent, D'Angelo Russell, and Austin Reeves. I mean, I'm not a fan of that. I don't think it really works. So that's kind of what I'm seeing down there. We're getting pushed around a little bit, just like we did against Denver. We just look a little small against this team, and we know why that is. Not because everybody on our team is small. It's because our Darvin Ham likes small players on the floor, and as a result, small players get pushed around. So it's a very consistent thing, man, and that's just what we have to deal with. So at this point, come out of the locker room, fired up. Hopefully we can get us a home win here. They're obviously severely shorthanded, so it should not be something that we feel we cannot accomplish at this point. But the game is ugly, and I just hope to see more efficient shooting in the second half from our squad, and more continuance of the same poor shooting from behind the arc from their squad. And if that happens, I think we'll be in a much better position to close this game out. So that's pretty much what I gotta say, man. Let's get this ugly game over with. I'm telling you, it's a drag watching our team right now when we don't have a identity, and the team doesn't really know each other. You're seeing a lot of bad passes and stuff like that. More bad passes this year than I'm used to seeing. Usually we're a bit more crisp as a squad than we appear to be this year. So we're gonna have to work our stuff, and it just comes with more practice and reps. And like I said, it's early in the season. This is game 2 of an 81 game schedule. 81 game schedule. It's not 82 this year. So we got a long way to go, obviously, but it's not pretty. This is not a free-flowing basketball game for the LA Lakers right now. So happy to be at home. Hopefully we can ride the crowd to the win, and of course I have something for you at the end of this game. So that's what I got to say. Video 44. Thank y'all for watching.